Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, a new CBS YouGov poll proves once and for all that MAGA is a cult. Poll respondents, by and large, said they're more likely to support Trump in the 2024 election because he's under indictment. And the vast majority believe that Trump's alleged attempted coup was perfectly legal because they still believe his election fraud fairy tales. 73% said that one of the reasons they're backing Trump is because of his legal issues. They are like defiant teenage girls. They're like, they don't really like the guy, but her parents don't really like him. You know, they say, oh, he's not good for you. So she decides, oh, I'm going to date him just to piss off my parents. I mean, that's what it's like. It is so pathetic. It is so immature. What's really telling is that 99% said that things were better under Trump. And 95% actually agreed with the statement that Trump fights for people like me. I mean, I don't know who that would apply to other than bigots or really wealthy people. I mean, Trump's first major achievement in office, as you guys probably know, it was to give a tax break to the wealthiest people in the country. Over 80% of those tax breaks went to the highest earners and corporations. And those tax cuts were permanent. The ones for the wealthy were permanent, whereas the few measly crumbs that went to the middle class and the lowest income earners, they're now expiring. That's the way they set it all up. Equally as shocking is the fact that they believe Trump is the most honest of all the candidates. It would be laughable if it wasn't so sad and revealing. What you're seeing on your screen right now should make Mike Pence cry, and it should make him reassess his life choices. I mean, 61% of GOP primary voters say Trump is the most honest of all the candidates, while Pence is down at 5%. So the guy who Trump said was too honest because he wouldn't go along with the attempted coup, that's the guy who 95% of these Republican voters distrust. And then there's this big divide between Republican voters and MAGA voters. And no, they are not all the same. This is specifically as to whether or not Pence did the right thing on January 6th. So as you see here, only 21% of MAGA voters say Pence did the right thing by certifying the election results, whereas 48% of just regular standard bearer Republicans say, yes, he did the right thing. Now, what's concerning is it is a majority, right? 48%. It's close, but not quite. And then you have 38% of MAGA and 37% of regular Republicans saying, I'm not sure if he did the right thing. And here's the thing. Pence and all of these other candidates have only themselves to blame for their abysmal poll numbers and the distorted view of their party. DeSatan, Pence, Scott, Christie, all these others, they went along with everything Trump said and everything he did. They never raised any issues. They never contradicted him. They stood by his side and they supported his lunacy and they nodded along as he lied to his supporters. Now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. Now they're trying to make the case, oh, forget everything I said before. Forget everything I supported before. Believe me now when I say and when I tell you that Trump is a liar and he's not fit for office. And here's the most disturbing part, the most defining part of this poll, I think. When they were asked which source tells them the truth, the majority chose Trump even over their own friends and family or religious leaders. And remember, all these people polled are GOP voters. So even their religious leaders, as you guys see on the screen, 71% said that what Trump tells them is the truth. 63% said their friends and family tell them the truth. And 56% said conservative media figures. Only 42% said, yeah, religious leaders, I trust them. They tell me the truth. That was the lowest score. Now, here's where their blind faith in Trump will likely come back to haunt all of them. I mentioned this the other day and how this gives Democrats an advantage. As you guys see on the screen right here, Republican primary voters believe that Trump is the most electable. Trump scored 61% for electability. Ron DeSantis was trailing far behind, second place at only 35%. Tim Scott scored 20%. Vivek Ramaswamy is at 18%. And then both Nikki Haley and Mike Pence come in at 14%. This is how the Republican Party has screwed itself, because these people still believe that Trump won in 2020. So of course they believe that he's going to win again. And this poll should be very eye-opening for Ron DeSantis and his donors too. Just 2 months ago in this same poll, 50% of respondents said that DeSantis could beat Biden. That is now down to 35%. Still, you have 68% of Republican poll respondents saying that they're keeping their options open. 47% say that they want to see how the debates go. And then speaking of the debates, among the GOP voters polled, here's how they rank the issues that they want to hear about. 86% want to hear the candidates' plans for reducing inflation. 83% want the candidates to explain how they're going to reduce violent crime. And 81% hope that these candidates are going to be anti-Christian bigots and share their plans to stop immigration. So, it'll be interesting to see how the debate goes. Trump has chickened out. He will not be there. I think that he is, just afraid really to get on that stage and have people attack him, especially with all he has going on. I'm sure his attorneys don't think it's a good idea. To be honest, though, he doesn't need to show up. I don't think any of his challengers have a prayer in hell of securing the Republican nomination, even if he's thrown in prison. And it's their fault. They lent their credibility to Trump. They propped him up as a god, and now they have to live with the consequences of their actions. Until this man is 6 feet under, they have zero chance, no chance of winning, and it is their own damn fault. So anyway, guys, I'll let you know if I hear any more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it with others, become a subscriber if you have not already, become a donor if possible. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.